build anything.
Welcome, General. Are you ready to begin?
Sounds good. Loud and clear. Easy slow. Fire again. Eject, 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 eject. Smooth and swift. Yeah. Jumping in.
Let's dance.
Polished and ready. Layering them up. It's about time. Flight path confirmed. Instructions confirmed. Show me what you got. Knock, knock. We're coming in. Is that all you got for me? I'll show you the storm. Boy, you think I'm playing with you? You better think again. So let's just get this on. Get out of my airspace. Attack! Bombardment. Imagine, boy.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to another Friday free-for-all knockout carnage. We've got a brand new set of players for you tonight, and we are trying to mix the players and keep it as balanced as possible. So we are trying to, match the experience, but also I would say the 1v1 level as much as possible, so we get for the best games. And tonight, I think we've not done a bad job. If I don't say so myself, we have AKABolony, who loads of you will know of course, because he supports and sponsors so much in 0 Hour. Even chatter saying they came to say good luck and F you to AKABolony. So yeah, I'm sure there'll be a lot of support for him in the chat. Likewise, AntiPro, very similar. Community member. Hosts a lot of tournaments, sponsors a lot of tournaments as well, and he was in the last free-for-all, but took a very, very early bath, I'm afraid. So we've included him again tonight, and we'll see if he has a little bit better luck than he did in the last one. So we've got AntiPro as well. We have Riwik, who a lot of you will probably have interacted with in chat. I always find he comes out with some real top banter and funny comments in the chat, and I've never really seen him included in anything, so I sort of reached out to him, and I think he was delighted to be asked, and here he is. We've got him tonight for you. So another quality member tonight in terms of the free-for-all. We have GNX, who again, part of the community. He's streaming a lot lately in terms of casting challenges, tournament events as well, so I'm sure a lot of you guys will watch his channel too. So he is our next player. We've got Millard9, likewise, casting a lot of events and not often included in too much, so we have him as well. Nickname, our 6th contestant, who is incredibly funny, I have to say, and hosts a lot of events, does a lot for the community, and we've got him. And finally, we have DuDush, who's been a little inactive of late, but does a lot of casting as well, and is actually related to Fargo, who a lot of you will follow. You know that guy, Fargo. Just in case you don't, I shall remind you.
Come on in.
Unit lost.
Humvee here. Come on in. Come on in.
How long it takes to fucking kill those fucking minigunners? Fuck this. It takes 1 hour to kill minigunners. It's crazy. Useless V's.
And if that's not jogged your memory, maybe this one will.
Fuck this jelly mirror, honestly. Fuck you, AKABolony as well. Honestly, fuck off. Shit, not gonna play fucking jelly mirror ever again. Just playing for practice. But other than that, not playing ever again. Asking me to play this stupid jelly mirror on this fucking retarded big map. Making me pissed.
So yeah, that is our lineup of players. We have kind of half of the players here. And AKA doesn't have the map. Can one of you transfer map to AKA if possible? And then restart game. Thank you. Yeah, so while they do that, and while we're waiting for our next last few players, I'm just going to go through the rules for tonight. So if you have not seen me host one of these before, I quite like the knockout format. So what we mean by that is the first player to die on map number 1 is out, and the winner of each map gets a prize, actually. So yeah, lot to play for. And of course we will go eventually down to a final 2 players, and we will get ourselves an overall winner tonight. I have a slightly different map pool, which I think could be quite interesting. I'm sticking with the 7-player map that I had made, the Volcanic MiRaGE, so we have that. We have Naval Port Reyes as the 6-player map, which has been used quite a bit in free-for-alls, but tends to have good games. on it. We've got Volcano Rush version 2 for the 5-player map. The 4-player map choice, and this is all in the description, guys, by the way. The 4-player map choice, I've gone for Middle Fight, which is actually a ranked 2v2 map. Looks pretty symmetrical to me, and I've never seen it in a free-for-all, so yeah, I'm quite interested how that plays out, to be honest, because there's a lot of supplies in the middle and should be pretty good. The 3-player map, Cairo Commandos, have gone super old school with that one, so that is an official map, and we'll decide what we want to see in the final when we get there. Okay, I was actually just tabbed there. You have the map now, okay. So who are we lacking? We've got DuDush, we've got AKA, we've got GNX, we've got Millard. We're lacking AntiPro. We're lacking Riwik, who is actually writing me in Discord. And we're lacking Nickname, actually, of all people. Did AKA restart 0 hour? And we are going to do no rules, but the difference tonight is we are going to have chat. So diplomacy, as it's called in free-for-all terms, or all chat, is going to be allowed. So if the players want to sort of say, help me, I'm getting doubled, or this guy's looking pretty big, they can do that. They can do that. And yeah, let's enjoy the games. Obviously, there's not some great things happening in the world right now, but let's keep the chat as game orientated as possible. That's all I'm going to say. We don't want really any drama on the political route or in that sort of route in the chat. That's all I'll say. But yeah, obviously not a great situation. And AK says, guys, enjoy. Yes, and of course, have to mention he is sponsoring this event tonight. So shout out to AKA. AntiPro is on his way. I'm sure Nickname is as well. Did AKA restart? I'm not entirely convinced he did. Ah, he's doing it now. Yeah, he's doing it now. I think he was in the chat. Yeah, and a few guys. I've actually been meaning to play this one on a few recent streams, but this is the latest clipped Fargo bit of rage, and it is a quality one. I will just play it one more time for you guys.
Come on in.
Unit lost.
Humvee here. Oh, come on in. Come on in.
How long it takes to fucking kill those fucking minigunners? Fuck this. It takes 1 hour to kill minigunners. It's crazy. Useless V's.
So a couple of Tovies were struggling to kill a couple of minigunners. That was the situation right there. Well, all 3 players that are not here are writing me, so Millard with the upload off. And the players have committed to their colours. So GNX wants his red, Millard likes his green, AKA in the orange, and DuDush in the purple. AKA says, when is Auntie's birthday, I will buy him a watch. be honest, I think Anti right now is literally ramming down a takeaway. Oh dear. That is nickname. I reckon that is nickname. I reckon that is nickname. Yeah, that is 100% nickname. Alright, so it is just Riwik and an Anti. So yeah, unfortunately one player will go home very early, and it will be the player that dies the first on this map. The first player to get knocked out. Lift Truck wants the GLA mirrors once again as well. Let's play that as well then. There it is.
Fuck the
Classic.
mirror, honestly. Fuck you, AKABolony as well. Honestly, fuck off. Shit, we're not gonna play fucking GLA mirror ever again. Just playing for practice. But other than that, not playing ever again. Asking me to play this stupid GLA mirror on this fucking retarded big map. Making me pissed.
Say it every time, but that Game Ranger chat pop up does make me laugh. It does, it does. Fargo's actually right to me of all people. There is AntiPro. And so we are just lacking the Riwik now. I'm not sure if he's used to Radmin. That might be the hold up actually. AntiPro wanting purple now. Oh well, DuDush has gone for the gold. Okie dokie. Already a little bit of all chat going on. I'm not sure what's happened to Riwik. I'll give him the. I'll tag him. See how it's going on. And he might actually still be eating his takeaway, to be fair. He's not reading the chat. Look at AKA. Oh my word. It's Friday, let's play while I can still see things. Epic. Epic, epic. Actually a late-ish start for Anti, to be honest with you. Is it +1 or +2? Here he is, GMT. Might be 8:30 start. If Truck says who's been choosing the players, this is going to be interesting to how I answer that, because if you like the lineup, then I'll take credit for it. But yeah, it has been me that's been picking the players. Ra says he's not familiar with Riwik at all. Yeah, he's normally in the chat. He's literally normally in the chat with you guys, being really funny. And Riwik's struggling getting his radmin working, actually. But we definitely have enough techie guys here to help him. I mean, Millard9, GNX, Anti is pretty techie. I think Nickname's decently techie as well, so yeah. Yeah, Riwik says he sorted it. Good. Yeah. Oh boy. Hello Dale, hello Akarin in the chat. Welcome. Yeah, Firearm Monster sub. I mean, he is actually here. Riwik is actually here, so... There he is. So no rules, chat aloud, like have fun. First out is out. Here we go. They're all here. We have the map. And let's have a look. Oh, Riwik doesn't have the map. That is hopefully okay. Hopefully that's okay. If there's a mismatch though, that's going to be scary. But let's see. There's a few air forces here. Let's go around the players. Yeah, we're gonna have to yeah, just in case. Restart ZH. Yeah, we don't want to be like 20 minutes into a decent game and then we get a mismatch. That would be not ideal at all. So gonna reboot it up. We ought to have a pretty decent latency here, because I think the furthest locale we actually have is GNX in Turkey. Everyone else is European here. We got support for Millard in the chat. Hello Pepsi, hello Hero, hello Madara. So who are we lacking here? We got GNX Anti, aka Riwik, DuDush, Millard. Nickname, name. Hello Gray in the chat. I'm not playing here, so you can't accuse me of stealing lunch money again. Nickname's in the chat, that's why he's not here. Nickname, get over here. Hello Snorky Finn as well. Oh dear. Rick says, who left first? That guy is out. Alright, we try again. We try again. Ooh, there's a lot of bad armies here. AKA's got a good army, actually. GNX as well. Let's go around them. So, on the left side here, we have Riwik with the Imp. Oh, there is a slow load. Alright, it's working, it's working. Whew, panic over. Alright, we got Riwik here with the infantry general. We will go around clockwise. Above him, we have AKABolony with the demolition. Right of him, we have Nickname with the Vanilla China. He's not moving his dozer there. Right of him, we have AntiPro, USA Purple. I think that's a good army for Anti. DuDush with the Vanilla China, not happy that he had air. And now he has V China. We got GNX with the super weapon. Can be a very powerful army to win this. We got Millard9 with Vanilla China as well. So lots of Chinas on the map. There's no rules, and as you can tell, chat is allowed. They've done more talking than building right now. Got a nice CC keep here. Gonna look at Nickname's build. Lacking a truck at the moment, so it's not the most efficient build in the world. What do we have over here? AntiPro's looking a little bit more efficient. DuDush looking a little bit more rushable. The fact that he sold his CC. GNX sold his CC as well, but is dropping down the MP. What is AKABolony up to? A little bit late on the arms dealer, but has a nice bunch of tunnels, and looks like he wants to go for an oil grab. That will get shut down, though, by the Riwik minigunner, and Riwik is actually getting rushed here by Millard9. There is a flamer coming in on this imp blob, and he's got to be a little bit careful here, because that Lix is not out yet. It is out now. Millard should be aware of that and needs to start adding gats, and I don't know what he's doing with those dozers. He has added a gat now, and he will see the Lix. Nice sell on the power. What I will say is getting an imp bunker, though, does take an absolute age, and especially when you've got a flamer in your base. And yeah, now there is a gat showing up here as well, so Riwik in early problems. He does have an oil, though, and can potentially stabilise behind this, but he is feeling the pressure because he hasn't rebuilt his power, and he's got gats being rallied to that Lix, which is actually repairing and managing to kill that gat as well. We have quite a bit of action over here. DuDush and AntiPro with a bit of a interaction. Nickname's camping up quite nicely, and yeah, it's looking like to me Riwik is under the biggest pressure at the moment, but if Millard doesn't get a bit of damage done, the imp will eventually overwhelm him. Does need his gets out as well, and Riwik's actually got this oil here, whereas Millard is still only on the 2 supplies. Big China blob there, which is at the moment just delaying this V push. Strat center behind that from AntiPro. And the players are definitely concentrating because they're a bit low on the cash. How much cash in the mid? I mean, lots. That is the answer. Lots of cash in the mid. So yeah. Oh, and talking of cash in the mid, we've got AntiPro denying that supply of DuDush there. Nicely shut down. DuDush really needing some MiGs up, because this Search and Destroy V blob is honestly going to cause him a lot of problems. AKABolony looking quite chill, adding a few stinger sights. Would like to see the palace though, but crucially Riwik is in all sorts of trouble. He is Lix has been taken out. Ah, Riwik is the first out. He's done a good game, lads. Have fun. And Millard9 coming in with the aggression does actually take Riwik out. But, yeah, in the meantime, GNX has seized an opportunity here. Like a MasterCard. Yeah, everyone's breathing a sigh of relief knowing they're not the first one's going to be out. Unfortunately, we do lose Riwik there. And Millard9 pretty ruthless with that Flamer GAT interaction. AntiPro says time to download RAM in 15 minutes. Time in the game, yeah. Losing in 5 minutes. Oh, Anti. I mean, it's funny, but yeah, you've always got to feel sorry for whoever gets knocked out first. You do. You do. And it has been AntiPro before, so he knows that pain. It's been Boyka before as well, and I think in the first one we did, it might have even been Logica that went out first. So, yeah, it is what it is. It can be the armies, it can be sometimes the circumstances, and here it seemed to be the circumstances. An Inflix against a 2 War Factory rallying China, but we will have Millard9 as the next player out, but crucially he will go on to the next map. Is still trying to survive. He has got a dozer over here, but has really no base, no units. Meanwhile, on the right side here, DuDush has actually managed to keep stalling these Vs and has taken down a couple of Chinooks there. Does actually take a V out as well. We got Nickname and AKABolony definitely doing some no rush strategies here. AK has 3 arms dealers. And looking quite happy about his situation, really. Remember, they can use chat tactically, so if one player is looking a little bit too strong, they can talk about that. And they can mention that on the chat. Madara says, what is the prize for this? So we have a $100 prize pool at the moment. Nickname says Blue has power, as is Vanilla China. Millard9 is actually rebuilding in the base of Riwik here. And is, of course, heavily damaged. AKABolony with a little scout, and looking like he's going to potentially push in with these quads, to be honest. Mix in the mix for DuDush. They do take out a couple of Vs there. AntiPro with the evac. And the Spectre gunship is now heading over to DuDush. So that is a harsh on DuDush. He's getting a little bit 2v1'd here. But he's going through to the next round. So won't be winning this map, but he's done the most important thing, which is to not die first, of course. And yeah, these Vs are actually going to meet in the middle. AntiPro. Yeah, DuDush is like 5. Oh, and there is actually an Alpha hitting those Vs. It does survive as well. Nickname has no idea what's going on. Is making some hackers. And AKABolony looking like he might move out. And he is moving out to finish Millard here. Ooh, needs to stop moving those quads. He does. And all those gats are going down, and these buses are just going to wreck right now. There's literally 1 MiG left for Millard9. So we're going to be down to 4 players here. And that's going to be AKABolony, GNX, AntiPro, and Nickname, who has 4 supplies in the middle right now. AKABolony getting a nice bunch of XP here for killing Millard. Millard is still trying to survive with his 1 dozer, but that is about to get sniped out from GNX there. So that will be the end of Millard9 in this first game. But did everybody a favour, really, except Riwik, of course, by that fast aggression, which I actually don't think is a bad idea when you get V China. It's a very, very weak army. GG from Millard9, and yeah, Millard9 taps out. AKABolony decides to regroup and could look to expand here and also creep along here a little bit as well, because that's where most of the supplies are. Nickname has 30k in the bank with Vanilla China. Really saving lots of money. And we have AntiPro trying to push into a super weapon general here who has an EMP and a lot of alpha. So right now, GNX is looking pretty decent to take this first map win. AntiPro doing what he can, but that is all going to get cleared up. And what does he have behind this? Not too much. So right now, really, AKABolony and Nickname should be teaming up. AntiPro should be telling them, hey guys, we have a very strong super weapon here. You might want to team him. That is a nice A10 though. There was a peace request there, which AntiPro says oops about, because the A10 just owns some alphas and some airfield and a power there. And yeah, AKABolony looking very nice here with his quads and Scudstorm mix, pushing into Nickname, who has a lot of money, a lot of buildings, but not a lot of army. And he does have hackers though, but will that save him? I doubt it. There is a Gatlix here, which will go down pretty quickly against these vetted up quads. There it goes, yeah. GNX taking out one oil here, playing quite tactically GNX, realising that a demo late game could be a bit of a threat. And a new cannon did make a good hit there on AKABolony. AntiPro going north as well. Must realise something is up with this Gat cannon being offline. And could actually capture that. When if a player is about to die, you could send a couple of rangers and just capture them. There is one oil here, which has not been captured by Anti, but he has got a lot of supplies in the middle. Hacker Center is being targeted. And these hackers are about to go down. New cannon lands a good hit. Mixed with Black Napalm, they are up. Do pick off one quad, but AKABolony very much focusing on the hackers. But he might have to look south because there is a super weapon V army moving ever closer. Now, does AK have his CC? He does now. So we could see a demo ambush on this. I'd like to see a demo ambush on this. Two buses did get popped. AntiPro going back into GNX, and he must see the whole map here, Anti, and realise that GNX is looking a bit strong, and I think that is exactly what he is aware of, and he is deciding to push right back in here whilst GNX is busy, and AKABolony does hold that, and he holds that V push. Bomber and a mine drop there from Nickname. And a few nuke cannons as well, really making a nice sort of defensive barrage, but AntiPro might have just waited for the perfect backstabbing opportunity just when GNX was asking for peace, so there's a little bit of a dirty move here from Anti. Riwik is definitely in a bit of trouble. He can Sorry, GNX is in a bit of trouble. He can definitely recover though. He can definitely recover because there's so many supplies in the middle. Nickname is saying backstabber. And this could actually be working out very nicely for AKABolony if AntiPro and GNX cause this much damage to each other. AKABolony finishes off Nickname. He can then expand quite nicely, but Nickname is kind of holding on for now. He does have a load of gats with chain guns as well coming to support. AKABolony not spending his money that much actually. Does have 6k in the bank, and I'd like to see a little bit more expansion. GNX definitely panicking. There is a Spectre gunship here being used defensively, and is AntiPro paying attention? He is now, and does manage to save 3 Vs. There is now for Aurora, and that will clear these 3 Vs. Yeah, and GNX, as I say, definitely rich enough to recover. We'd like to see that V starting to target the money. We do have, wow, an A10 on the airfield. We have a fuel air bomb on the war factory there as well. And we have a Spectre gunship on the other war factory of GNX2. And a massive follow-up push. GNX with the anti is big. Yeah, he's realising he's in a bit of trouble. Nickname says 12 inch. Millard just got that as well, laughing. And AKA didn't sell that CC in time, and Nickname's got GLA. That is quite funny. So AKA and Nickname are kind of at a stalemate here of Scud Storms and Nuke Cannons, and neither one is actually finishing the other. They are just kind of both holding, whilst AntiPro meanwhile is definitely slowly killing GNX here. Hello Alfie Ace, welcome, welcome, how are you doing? I'm well, thank you, yeah. AKABolony is level 5. He has expanding now to here. A little bit of a far away supply placement there, but good enough. Bomber coming in from Nickname, and we have buggies in the mix now from AKABolony. AntiPro just spamming those tow Vs. GNX trying to get his CC back. That was his last dozer by the look of it, actually. Yeah. AntiPro looking on point in this first game. Expanding behind this as well. Needs to start killing some of this economy. There's 2 supplies, 1, 2, 3, 4 oils for GNX. That was a very nice leaflet attempt. A10 just misses. Do we have a leaflet from GNX? He's going to need it pretty soon because AntiPro's Vs are pushing in, and that is an absolute ton of Hellfires. He's literally just said, I know how to spend my money. Hellfire drones. And GNX GG's, and AntiPro is looking in a very solid position. So at this point, I would say AKABolony and Nickname need to have a little bit of a diplomacy. That's true. Nickname, Anti and AKA, it's Netherlands all over again. That is reference to the iShock LAN. Hello Hussein, welcome, welcome. Yeah, AKABolony wants to just, I think, kill one guy here. He's going into Nickname. really he does need to combine forces, because what is he going to do to stop this? I mean, we could see an Anthrax. There is another CC being captured here from Nickname, and that actually is pretty big, because it means AKA does now not have the demo ambush and the Tox Bomb to use on these Vs. And yeah, AntiPro's on the other side as well. He's pushing into 2 players here. Tomahawk's in the mix as well. AntiPro looking very, very strong. FFA says who got killed first. We did unfortunately lose Riwik first here, who went for an inflix against Millard9's dual war factory spam, and so yeah, Millard9 did take out Riwik there. AntiPro is taking out 2 players at once right now, putting in quite a dominant performance, and something the rest of the players might want to bear in mind in later stages, in later games here, to do a little bit of a double team on AntiPro perhaps. AKABolony, is he going to hold that? Does have AP bullets. Nickname's definitely not going to hold that. And he is about to be out. Does still have a Lotus hanging around. Looks like he might capture another building of AKAs. Is AKA going to sell that? Let's see. Oh, he does sell it this time. He does sell it. Very nice. Nickname said he needed that. Millard says, wow, he sold that. And yeah, Anti is attacking both, that is right. There is a nice Scud launcher hit there, very nice indeed. So, AKA really needing that CC. This one Lotus being super annoyed from Nickname. Super annoyed, yeah. And AntiPro is definitely going to close out this first game. GG from Nickname. Yeah, that is the Lotus out. So it is AntiPro against AKABolony here, but AKA does have a few markets, but yeah, those Avengers are just doing so nice against the Scud launchers. We might see AKA GG out here. Not really a follow-up wave from AntiPro though. But it does have a lot of eco, and to be fair, AKABolony might not even be able to stop this. Does he have a rebel ambush? Does he have a sneak? He has put in a sneak. Distractive sneak. Spectre gunship comes in. Is there a Tox bomb? Tox bomb is what he needs, or an ambush. Yeah, that is AKA not holding here. We have an A10 coming in as well. On the arms dealer. And is that a MOAB? That is. Wow. So AntiPro put in a real show on for us in this first game. There is the ambush. Not the hit he needed though. I also heard an Anthrax. That is in the base of Anti. But that is a GG in the end. So well played to AntiPro. He does take the first game. And unfortunately, we do lose the Riwik. So I will remove Riwik from the scoreboard. So thank you for playing, Riwik. And yeah, unlucky to be KO'd first. And we'll have a 1 in the brackets from Anti for a win there. Alright, so we will now head over to Naval Port Reyes. I believe there is a ranked version of that. That's the one I'd like to use, actually. Where are the ranked maps? There it is. Welcome, welcome. And we have Anti-GNX, DuDush, aka Millard. We are lacking Nickname, who's probably in the stream. And there is Nickname as well. So, a lot of V-China in that first game.
Was searching this game up on YouTube and came across you streaming. Subbed last week and love the videos. Cheers.
Poseidon says, was searching this game up on YouTube and came across you streaming. Subbed last week and love the videos. Cheers. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. The kind words and the donation. Thank you. Millard says, it takes me the whole set to type something, to be honest. He's too busy. Millard, too busy rushing, being a tryhard. Okay, good luck, have fun. Let's go. Game number 2, which is our 6-player free-for-all. Naval Port Reyes. And that is an interesting mix. No USA. So we'll go through the players here. So we have, in the gold colour, DuDush with the Toxin General. And he is also doing a bit of a slow load again. But it wasn't the major. Seems to be. Wasn't major though. Millard wants a vote. There we go. Yeah, it wasn't a massive one. So we got DuDush in the gold. He is with the Toxin General. Left of him, we have Millard9 with the Nuke General. So another China once again. We have Nickname with the Infantry General in the blue. Up from him, we have GNX with the GLA. Top of the screen, we have AKABolony in the orange with the Tank General. And finally, AntiPro with the Stealth General. So I think if I'm to put a bet on the map winner of this game, I would go with one of the GLAs. I think it's pretty hard as Nuke Tank here. Especially when you've got an Imp and a Tox neighbour. So I think Millard9 here has to be a bit careful. Sandwiched between two armies that are really good against Nuke. So yeah, definitely needs to be careful. Looks like Nickname's going for a bit of a bunkery strat. Too many dozers here as well. 3 dozers from Nickname and a CC keep. GNX looking a little bit more solid in his build. AKABolony doing a nice crush on this stealthed tunnel here. Worker of the stealth tunnel. Seems to want to go for a bit of an oil grab as well. That red guard has stopped. He is making a bunker here. Right in front of this tunnel. But he's going for the crush again. And I think at this point, just complete the bunker first. You're going to go for that. That dozer is super bugging out. And yeah, there's the bunker. There's the bunker. And red guard does go in. 9. Yeah, playing it a little bit more defensive this time. Big camp from DuDush. A lot of tunnels. And there is a cheeky hijacker there from AntiPro. Oh, if he gets that flamer, that could be massive. We might be losing AKABolony for 1 flamer if we're not careful here. We'll stay with this. Oh, we actually evac'd that red guard. Okay, he does make an outpost. So that is important. Does lose the flamer now. So how much is Anti going to push in here? Oh, RPGs are popped. That outpost does go down. Oh no, and he makes another flamer. He needs a Battlemaster, I think, ASAP right now. If AntiPro continues on to the base. AKABolony is going to be in a lot of trouble. Hasn't got his oil here yet either. It's on 2 supplies. That is a nice little counter flamer. It's going to kill a few RPGs. And is this a Battlemaster? It is a Battle Master, so I think he will hold. But gonna lose certainly the power. But will get the cell on the War Factory, so that is good. Getting pressure from both sides though. GNX running in with terrorists. The flamer is out. Okay. Yeah, tank definitely. Tank not the army you want in a free for all. AKABolony with the bastard there, potentially revealing to GNX that he's under a bit of pressure, and GNX might just think I might push in. Nothing too much happening in DuDush's base except some Kampong. Millard9 as well, playing it pretty slow. Got a Lotus out. Didn't capture this oil. Actually going to the mid oil. Viewers, what's his nickname doing? Yeah, that's a good question actually. Nickname says me, what am I doing? I mean, he's bunkered up. He's definitely bunkered up. DuDush getting a ton of oils in the middle. AntiPro as well. And AntiPro's attention has turned to the mid, which for AKABolony I think is a good bit of luck, because AKA was in a bit of trouble there. And that tech has quite a few rebels and RPGs in it. Will all get cleared up. GNX is now interested in the middle as well. So the 3 GLAs are the 3 that are going for the mid. Although Millard9 did sneakily capture one of those. And nickname somehow has this oil as well. So maybe Millard will go back and capture these oils for himself. He's actually assaulting nickname's defensive with this nuke cannon. Looks like it might get picked off. Yeah, there's an outpost coming here. We'll get... Yeah, nicely picked. Needed to have that army. There, nickname decides to go back. Meanwhile, we got AKABolony still holding. I think there was a Gat cannon here that seems to have got picked off. But if I was AKA, I might want to start throwing down a few more bunkers. With these 2 GLAs on either side, just to basically try and hold out as long as possible and hope that someone else will die before you. AntiPro is about to be on power, and AKA does need to tell the rest of the map that. Yeah, there's the CC. Yeah, he has. He has. So DuDush should really sort of, I think, turn his attention now to AntiPro. Nickname says Millard also on power. And he has seen this oil now. So we'll get that oil back. GNX deciding to clear a few oils out in the middle. One of those being AntiPro's. But that is a pretty big army. And GNX is actually asking AKA for peace. And I think if I was AKA, I would accept that. He hasn't replied as of yet. I think he's focusing on his emperors. It is good that he's got a few emperors out, so yeah, AK decides to stabilise right now. Leo says, I tried to donate, missed the whole first game, lol, just would let me do it. Should work. The link should work in the description. Yeah, let me know if you've got problems. I don't think there's a typo with it. Alright, it should work that. I don't think there's a typo. Nickname says, did you know there are oils in mid? Yeah, and DuDush is quite happy having 3 of them. He really is. GNX focusing on AntiPro. Wanting the map win, actually. Seems to be confident that he's in a pretty strong position himself. AntiPro could easily just start spamming the markets, really. But as this game goes on, the GLAs are starting to spread across the map. Brazil says, just tuning in. Thanks, Xscale, for running this back from last week. Great content. Yeah, it's becoming a popular little thing. We've mixed up the players. Tried to keep it balanced as well. And have a new bunch of players for you tonight. There is a Jarman Kell in the base of AKABolony, and that is power for GNX as well. AKA needs to again say, GNX has power. Red, yeah. Red. Oh, red power, yeah. That is cheeky, considering he just offered peace, didn't he? AK says, I'm a power bank, yeah. Oh dear. Oh, yellow has power as well, so all 3 GLAs have guaranteed power, CC and power. So as I said at the start, I did sort of hint that a GLA would come out as the winner of this game. But equally as important is who is going to be the first out. And Millard9 seems to be wanting to make a move a little bit here. But Nickname is nicely bunkered in, and those nuke cannons and imp bunkerlicks, I think it's going to put in a lot of work. Yeah, nuke cannon, bang, bang, and that is an overlord instantly deleted. Yeah, I think Millard has to wait for the nuke MiGs. With nuke MiGs, you can pick this off, and actually Inf will be in a lot of trouble with nuke MiGs. Yeah, that is a nice defense. Very nice defense. Meanwhile, we have AntiPro and DuDush having a little bit of a standoff here. AKABolony, for me, should just try and survive, but he's coming under a little bit of threat here. So I think we're on a timer, as I see it right now, between Nickname and AntiPro being the players. Sorry, Nickname and AKABolony being the players that might be the ones that go out first here, but GNX isn't actually pushing in just yet, or is he? Yeah, this bus is committing. So AKABolony definitely in a bit of trouble. Really needs to pull that army back. Uh-oh, AKA is writing something here. You see? Ooh. Yeah. Uh-oh. DuDush is actually... I can't read it. Okay, I'll go back. Okay, they've decided to go back, but actually AntiPro is just had a load of gamma buses into his base. DuDush really committing here, and AntiPro actually under quite a bit of pressure here, and that is the danger of sometimes getting power first, because everyone kind of was keen on killing his oil in the mid, and now we've got DuDush going in pretty strong. He will hold for now. If there was a follow-up bunch of buses, he could be in a bit of trouble. Ooh, and now the attention has turned to Nickname, and Nickname really doesn't have much to hold this. He's tried to offer an Inf Dozer, but GNX does not need an Inf Dozer. Those nuke cannons doing enough to just buy a little bit of time. Ooh. And Nickname actually captured the... Yeah, he captured the nuke silo of Millard9 before he could research the upgrade. So that buys Nickname a bit of time on the right flank, but under a lot of pressure from the left side here. GNX pushing in with a couple of buses, and yeah, GNX, if he picks off this nuke cannon, I think has enough to just finish Nickname here. Alfie says, love this lineup. Yeah, I mean, we've not seen this lineup. Good comment from Pepsi. I've showed Millie how to survive. He'll be fine. And that is the Imp Lotus. He is definitely picked off there. AntiPro is looking quite weak, to be honest. AKABolony, through his negotiation, has kept himself alive. Can't say the same for Nickname at the moment, though. He's under quite a bit of pressure. There is a Jarman Kell there. Gonna get picked off. Not quite. Defensive Carpet Bomber comes in. Oh, that will pick off the Jarman Kell. Oh, Nuke MiGs are actually live. No? Yeah, they are. Doesn't read as live, though. Oh, no, they're not live. That was just the nuke cannon dying. Okay. I was going to say. I was mega confused then for a second. Bus is picked off. But this onslaught is from both sides, and we are looking like we are going to be losing Nickname here as the next player. I think we have a bit of air patrol going on there from Millard9. Lotus is coming in as well, and that is a big commitment from Millard. We do have probably a mine drop. Yeah. And the nuke silo being captured as well. So Millard clearly not happy about Nickname capturing his nuke, and Millard has managed to capture that nuke for himself. Not a lot Nickname can do yet. AntiPro, yeah, he wants someone dead. He really does, because he's not in the strongest position, and DuDush as his neighbour, yeah, exactly, looking pretty strong. Nickname says going great. He's down to his last few buildings right now. And GNX and Millard are actually going to start fighting each other here. AKABolony adding a few Helix as well. Pretty pricey as tank. And there are the nuke MiGs now from Millard9. So, yeah. With the nuke having nuke MiGs, they are going to be hard to actually pick off. Although Millard doesn't really have too many bunkers. So Gamma buses, I think, would be the big threat here. Millard even going for a bit of a cash steal there. AntiPro says, I reckon X-Scale's board. Well, to be fair, there's quite a bit happening on this this left side, which of course AntiPro is not aware of. He went for tea. Millard getting the oil now. There's something blue in Millard's base here, a scaffold of Nickname, which will he be aware of? A similar colour? He's totally aware of that. Yeah, Nickname, we are losing Nickname here. I can't see anyone else dying faster than Nickname right now. He's down to 1 dozer, 1 power. He's trying to rebuild his CC here. And that is a Vet 3 Overlord Gatlix there. And he's going, yeah, he's going, they're both going for that CC. DuDush's name became Dud before the 3-letter thing, yeah. That is true. And Nickname's put another scaffold in the base of Millard there to try and survive. He's aware of it though. He's aware. He knows what's his in his base. And that is the end of Nickname. At last, says AKA, yeah. Sigh of relief from AKABolony. He at one point, both early on and when the Tox was pushing him, or the, whatever this was, the GLA was pushing him, did look in quite a bit of trouble. Nickname says he thought Anti was dying. Well, he kind of was. at one point. Yeah, he stealthed all his buildings, yeah. Yeah, the nickname says at least he's not last. Yeah, AntiPro also, sigh of relief. He knows he wasn't in the strongest position, and has made, quite like that move, he's made an internet centre just for the map scan. No point filling it with hackers when you can spam black markets. Millard9 is quite the aggressive boy, isn't he? In he goes again. Overlords pushing into GNX, but these Scud launchers, if they hit, gonna be some big strikes, yeah. Ooh. Big wigs go in. Didn't need 2 for 1 there. Could have split those up, and there are 2 more in this tunnel popping. This could be massive hits. There is a carpet though. Coming in. And ooh, he's actually divided his targets there. Yeah, decides to go back, realises he can't push into a palace and those Scuds. Meanwhile, we've got AKABolony looking for a little bit of revenge here with his Emperor move out. There's a Jarman kill there, which does go down. So very nice from AKABolony. Buses are going to go down as well. This is looking like a DuDush win at the moment. Very much looking like a DuDush win. If AntiPro is taken out here, players definitely need to gang up on DuDush, who's just chilling with his Scuds right now. Anti with a stealth worker there. GNX saying I'm not even strong. And Millard does agree. Oh, he doesn't. He's being sarcastic. He's being sarcastic. Yeah, Millard's not agreeing with that. Yeah, DuDush has got under the radar a bit here. Yeah, and yellow. Yeah. All GLAs have power. AntiPro holding on and has a sneaky tunnel up. Very sneaky. But crucially, look at this. Yeah, this is a lot. And he's made a nuke as well, DuDush. It's for good measure. I think the player's got to be realising that yellow is pretty big here. AKABolony does not care. He is focusing on AntiPro. And in come the licks. One licks does go down there. Needs to pick off that Vet 3. Does pick it off. Nice to go back. Artillery going in. Ooh, Scud from DuDush. And GG from AKABolony. Yeah, realises he literally can't win the game as tank. Pretty much used his army up on AntiPro and decides to quit out. So now we have 4 players. Pretty decimated AntiPro. A very big DuDush who should basically, for me, has to add a load more Scuds. And pretty big GNX, even though he sold quite well that he's not that strong. Nuclear missile. Oh no, it's a Scud, sorry, being launched here. And that is going to AntiPro once again. Yeah, that hurts. DuDush still not level 5 though. But a follow-up bus attack could do major damage right now. He's got 2 arms dealers there. I'm not sure he's actually been spamming the buses. Maybe he's spamming quads and buggies. He's starting to spread to the middle as well. Needs to spread more to the middle. Millard saying yellow. Where should I fire my nuke? Millard playing a diplomacy game here. Red says, ooh. I mean, that is... Where did that go? Yeah, it did go to Red. And it is on the power. Wow. So will GNX now just scud Millard? Get level 5 and take Millard out. That could be the retaliation. And DuDush is using that to potentially finish off AntiPro. And that's a bit of a Fargo pop there. I think something actually got popped and instantly went down. Yeah, this is a massive army. Yeah, wow, I do not see AntiPro stopping this. And he's actually sneaked a load of bomb trucks here. That is pretty cool. 4 bomb trucks to take out a nuke. That was a very nice move. I'm glad I caught that. DuDush running into a few mines here, and there is a Tox bomb from AntiPro, and that has worked wonders. Wow, he's actually managed to hold that. The nuclear overlord army getting gradually picked off and sniped here. Oh, that is a nice carpet though. That does get rid of the scud launchers. And oh, here is the follow-up sneak. And GG from Anti there. So 3 players remain. It's kind of going to be a 1v1 here really, because Millard9 is not that strong. But he's just going to be a thorn in the side to GNX. So GNX wants to take him out and he needs to split up there. Wow. Nicely got back in the tunnel, and that is, oh, an EMP as well. Can actually repop. Oh, that is massive. Yeah, that is all the hackers. Look at that. That is all the hackers. So that was just nicely baited in the end. Cost GNX nothing apart from general powers. And that is effectively pretty much all of Millard's money. All he's down to now is a damaged oil, this internet center, and actually 1 oil here as well. GNX going to try and drop down a few more scuds. DuDush, yeah, DuDush just expanding further. Look at that. Needs to spend some of his money, and he has now got land to do it. 20k in the bank, just dropped down 4 more scuds. Oh, we do have a stealth army here. And then we do have a scud launching as well. I'm actually going to stay with the scud. Yeah, DuDush playing this smart. That is heading right over into a pretty stacked up GNX base. Yeah, big damage there. Wow, just dropped a ton more markets, look at that. And he's actually popped over here. I mean, GNX has got to say, hey, if we're going to have any chance of winning this, we need to double yellow. But I think Millard realises he's probably not going to win this. And yeah, it's just retribution from GNX. He wants to finish or kill Millard9 really for the thorn in the side, as I say, that he's been this game. Another scud being launched. Sneak attack in the mix as well. That. Oh, he's just popped at that exact moment. Very nice combo wombo from DuDush here. A sneak. Pop was here and scud did kill the pop. That is a massive hit. Oh my god. What is that? Oh, Look at that! Oh my god. Wow. So that family's lacking some keys. Fargo lacking the G keys and DuDush lacking the X keys there. Millard, he has whole mid and 3 island and power, yeah. Also known as, why are you still attacking me? There's a massive army now heading over to GNX. GNX firing his scuds. This will damage DuDush, but he can essentially take the damage basically. I mean, yeah, that is going to be a massive hit. Power, MiGs, ton of markets, and a follow-up sneak in that location as well. Might even take the scud. Oh, the nuke MiGs in fact from DuDush. Oh my word, he's popping into that Anthrax. Just needs to pop in and out with quads. No, he's losing his scud launchers and the scud didn't go down. Look at that. Oh. Could actually use that Overlord to clear the toxins. Repop maybe, just to finish it off? Repop? No! Oh, calamity here. Calamity. Yeah, and that scud does stay alive. And Millard does not care about GNX's pleas. That artillery is going across the map to GNX. And GNX will just say, okay then, stuff it, I'll quit out. You're actually still going to attack me when yellow is looking this strong. And wow, Millard actually captured the CC of GNX as well. So is that GNX without power? Oh, he does have the power here, but he doesn't have a CC right now. DuDush pushing in with a massive, massive army here. And Millard is also still being annoying with a few overlords on the south side. So, is there a little bit of diplomacy from DuDush and Millard going into this game? We do have a sneak attack as well. Oh, GNX does still have a couple of dozers, even though he lost his CC. That is a big pop. Overlords, buggies. Yeah, that is a big, big pop. A lot of money in the bank from both players, and DuDush's money is just rising insanely, actually. Nuke is ready, Scud is going to be ready very soon. That is going to be a very nice Anthrax. Could control fire the ground, needs to control fire the ground. Nope, he's not at the moment. He's not control fire in the ground. Just moving the army. GNX, well, he's not going to be happy about that, is he? Air Patrol is still in play from Millard. GNX is essentially reduced to a small corner right now. His middle expansion, his middle buildings have been picked off, and DuDush is continuing his onslaught. Massive follow-up army back in the base as well. Actually, one Scud could pretty much finish Millard off, to be honest. Palace going down. Oh, okay, now Millard actually puts in an EMP on the DuDush army. And a bomber which is actually going to hit both players. In fact, Millard might not have even been aware that was pushing in, because army-wise... Is he going to redirect now? Looks like he might be redirecting right now, or... We'll see. We'll keep our eye on it. A little bit of a counterpoke from GNX here, but it's me being met with a massive army. And is that Millard trying to help out? No, he just says GG. Yeah. And so we have Millard versus DuDush, and this is going to be over pretty quickly. Yeah, Millard realises not going to win that, and DuDush gets himself a win on the scoreboard. So a nice map win there, a prize for that as well. And we do unfortunately lose Nickname, who is delighted he wasn't last. So well played, Nickname. You survived. You survived the first map, but we did lose you in that one there. So we are down to the final 5, and we head over to Volcano Rush 2, which DuDush and Millard do have. Dale says, damn thing will not let me donate. Maybe next time. Yeah, no worries. No worries. Oh. Everyone's saying the donation thingy is not working. Entirely sure why that's not working. Does ask to enter a username. No, I'm not sure, guys. I'm not sure at the moment. Finn says he wants to give some money away. Don't know why it's not working really. Have I buggered up the link? Generally don't think I have. It's like the right link, so I don't know what's up with it. GNX does not have the map. Jackson 5 says AKA. Can someone... can you transfer GNX the map? Then yeah, easier. We can just chill that way. I think it worked, guys, because I got a donation from a chap earlier. From I Poseidon. I think the link is working, so I don't know. Yeah, don't know. No. Well, better map for tag this one. Yeah, Millard had air in game 1. Yeah. Phoenix saying Millard playing like that, so not to waste time. I think already 8 PM in the UK. I mean, it's a Friday night. It is a Friday night, so I reckon he's alright. He's alright for time. I think it was a case of he'd started attacking in that direction, and you know, sometimes when you're in the game and you've had that engagement with a player, it's hard to not keep attacking, basically. But yeah, we are down to the final 5. AKABolony still in it. GNX with a... Be right back, WC. AntiPro wants his full name back. Okay, so who on paper, you guys can let me know this, is the strongest 1v1 player here? Probably between AntiPro and GNX, isn't it? So when we get down to the final 3 or 4, could actually get a little bit tactical here. Okay, it was funny with his made me giggle. Yeah, that made me giggle, that one did. So DuDush and Anti with a map win so far. One bus can kill tank, yeah. That is true. That is very true. Alright, let's go. Alright, well AKA might be happy with that. Does get his USA. So let's go around the players. We have GNX in the red. He is with Vanilla GLA again, actually. Had that last game. In the south, we have AntiPro with the Vanilla GLA as well. Left of him, we have DuDush with the Laser General. Up from him, we have AKA with the Vanilla USA, and he has moved both his dozers there. We have Millard9 with the Toxin General, and so far he's been the most aggressive player of all the players. So, yeah, which way will he decide to go? No China on this map, but I think the Vs can be very good if the USA manages to get to potentially a third oil, then pushes out with a big V blob. It's actually very hard for GLA to stop that. AKABolony going through his oils, is adding a war factory as well. Millard9, is he going to go for oils too? Yes, he is. And GNX and Millard9, who definitely had a little bit of a ding-dong in the previous game, continued fighting, are now realising they are neighbours again. So we might see Millard and GNX turn their attention towards each other, which will be very good for AntiPro and will be very good with AKABolony. But Millard9 sending a sneaky worker out here. Maybe a scout. Maybe trying to get a tunnel up. We shall see. DuDush putting on the pressure here on AntiPro. Decides to actually deny that tunnel and temporarily shut down that supply. There is a fire base being built as well. Nice little drop off there and back in. Wow, that was very nice micro from AntiPro. Does pick off the dozer and picks off a V. Can't get that home though. The firebase will just, yeah. But can he save a few RPGs? These will all go down, but I think that's okay. You know, you got a V, you got a dozer. And yeah, Millard's tech is heading towards GNX at the moment, but not a lot he could do. Oh, he's pulled that rebel before he got the oil, actually. And AKABolony is actually getting 4 oils here, so that is massively good for AKABolony. Will he backstab DuDush, though, is the question. DuDush, his attention is here on AntiPro. Millard trying to use a Tox Rebel on this bunker. That is the power of Tox, and he does clear that bunker. Ooh, there are RPGs, so yeah, it would have been nice to actually get in there. But GNX is going to hold that position. Could try it again, but big mistake not getting that oil, actually. Game does stabilise a little bit. AntiPro going to be on 4 oils as well. AKABolony looking like he's in the best position actually right now. Does pick off that Millard worker, and that alone, the fact that he's trying to get a sneaky tunnel up there, that might be enough for AKA to be like, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to send these Vs here. Take you out for that. I like what he's doing, solidifying his position, adding down some fire bases, and yeah, why not wait for the strategy centre? You've got a massive army. Everyone else is engaged in a little bit of contact, a little bit of back and forth. Some in and out here from AntiPro. And GLAs, there is for sure a window on this map where GLAs are pretty weak against the V-blobs. Will come down to Micro. He's looking to pick off an ambulance here, and that is a nice pick. Doesn't lose anything for that, and that will delay DuDush for sure. But DuDush's attention has got to be, with this AKABolony army there, and AKA deciding go back for now. Came in and yeah, swiftly backed up. A nice bit of range on that bunker there, shooting through the rocks, shooting through the cliff. And big pop of RPGs there for Millard9. But crucially, I think GNX certainly ahead in eco because he's got this oil here, he's on a supply here. Millard could expand to that one. But at the moment it's only on the 2 oil, 1 supply. And he's gradually getting pushed back. Bit of a standoff between DuDush and AKA. Yeah, Millard9 looking in trouble at the moment. Still, it's not easy to finish off a Tox, especially with a Palace. AKABolony picking off another firebase, and AntiPro being annoying on the left side as well. So DuDush could be getting sandwiched a little bit here if he is not careful. Still think AKA is in a good position, especially if DuDush gets killed here. A lot of text from AntiPro. And AntiPro is committing. That is a big, big moment. Millard9 looking fairly weak as well. But he's doing enough to hold. He's spamming the tunnels. And DuDush. You are in trouble, my son. Ra said, I would love to see a free-for-all challenge that has BNN, Pablo, Goldfish, and Marika in it. Marika was in the first 2 I did, I think. And he won the first one. Ooh, not the best V micro, but that is it for DuDush. We are losing DuDush, and Millard is probably thinking that he might be the one going out. He's not aware of what's happening on this side of the map. DuDush is going to do his best to try and cockroach and plant a few scaffolds, and oh, he forgets to do it. And that is the end of DuDush. AntiPro with a heart. And Millard9 is going to breathe a sigh of relief there. Nice little double team from AKA and AntiPro. And AKA is still in a very good position to win this game outright. He is sending his dozer. You expand here and get these oils. You are in a fantastic spot. So we are entering a position where Millard9 is slowly getting taken out. So that little bit of conflict that we saw in the last game from GNX and Millard is continuing. And it can get emotional free-for-alls when this sort of thing happens. Big V army being built up from AKABolony. AntiPro is, however, on a Palace. Does AKA see that sneaky tunnel position there from AntiPro? AntiPro will be well aware that AKABolony is in a pretty big position. Yeah, and he's realizing that he does need to slow up this eco of AKA, and a nice tech RPG blob does come in. Would like to see AKA reinforce his Vs, because he definitely has enough to deal with this, and then you can recapture or attempt to recapture those oils. Doesn't want to allow Anti to get this position up, and he is reinforcing as we speak. Buggies are in the mix though, and AntiPro wants those oils for himself. And here we go. V's come in, and V's are going down, but there are so many V's that this army is going to get picked off. Buggy's coming in from the back. Ooh, a lot of V's do go down there. A lot of buggies go down as well. And that is nice from AKABolony. Does drive those two V's back, and yeah, both armies are essentially pretty reset there. Meanwhile, we've got GNX continuing the pressure on Millard9. Got buggies in the mix. They can deal with these buses at range. There is a Jarmankel there as well. Oh, and that hesitation to go back. Oh, that is a misclick though from GNX. Quite a few buggies might go down here. 2, 3. Could have been a lot worse actually. I don't think that bus was full. Jarmankel did get evac'd. Oh, and Anti's actually continuing to put the pressure on AKA here. So all of a sudden, AntiPro now with this extra oil position looking pretty strong. We will need to see GNX and AKA double team AntiPro here once Millard9 has been killed, but he hasn't been killed yet. He is hanging on in there. Ooh, Dozer has been sniped. Yeah, and AntiPro looking good value here for another win. Buggy goes down, and power has been captured. Does drop a CC and a power, and the Dozer will stay alive actually. One ore here has not been captured. Millard is literally down to a couple of Scorps. He's trying to get some buggies out himself. Yeah, and those Scorps are just literally being picked off for free. AntiPro not built that CC just yet. He's actually building a supply here. So he could, in theory, go for search and destroy, couldn't he? Search and destroy quad and buggy. Surely realises he hasn't got that oil yet. There is an A10 coming in. Kills the power and a fake black market. Yeah, AntiPro's going to rebuild that instantly, and he's going to go search and destroy quad buggy, which is going to be an absolute nightmare to deal with. Ooh, Millard GNX bunker noob. Wow. Millard with a little bit of smack there. A little bit of shade. GG. And that is the end of Millard9, but he does go through to the next map. And now GNX gets himself another position, so AKA is totally sandwiched right now. Totally sandwiched. Definitely did some good backstab there on DuDush. Flame Iori says Anti will win this. Dark9, Drunkle or Dr. Uncle, and Ra would all like to be in free-for-alls. Yeah, we mix the players up each time. We do. Oh, I thought that was a DC for a second. Just a little lag freeze. AntiPro, there it is. He is dropping Search and Destroy. Search and Destroy quad and buggy. That is going to be a nightmare to deal with. AKA building up a massive V army. Getting some drop zones as well. Got some defensive tomahawks. Still has the 2 oil. I mean, he's in a nice spot really as well. And ought to be in a situation, yeah, I was going to say, where the 2 GLAs start to fight each other. Anti still not got that oil, but has sent a bike there. He's just forgotten about it. GNX might not be able to hold this because power spam, and we're about to see it, Search and Destroy. Oh, nice flanking bus though. Very nice flanking bus. Yeah, for now does reset the army, but there is another wave on the way. Hasn't dropped the Search and Destroy just yet, but AntiPro does have to be a little bit careful that he doesn't split himself too thin by attacking on this side and then getting a massive V blob on the left side. Hello, Maratbi. How you doing? Laymoy, aka Deaded. And the onslaught does continue. I don't think any player's aware. I mean, AK didn't mention it. He did say he can't play and type. I don't think the players are aware that AntiPro is on power. GNX might realise because this is another massive army just pushing in, and it is getting on the production of GNX. The GNX once again doing pretty good, but then just at the last minute losing out on a map win with AntiPro pushing in. But this is what I was talking about. While AntiPro is doing that, AKABolony is using the opportunity to come in from the other side. There is a sneak there. Oh, AKA, you got to use your ambo. Oh my lords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Vs do go down. Yeah, that was very nice from AntiPro, and a yummy on chat as well. He is repositioning this army to defend next wave, and now the ambo comes in. Got to control fire the ground there to clear that. Got to control fire, or even guard mode would probably do it. He has not done it yet. He's going to lose more V. Okay, he's done it now. He's done it now. Okay. Ooh. Continues to push in. GNX is holding the line. And there is a defensive Anthrax from GNX. Does take out quite a lot actually. Mobs and basically the reinforcements. There is just enough at home to hold off this, although a few RPGs and a mob are still causing a bit of structural damage. Meanwhile, we've got the V push from AKABolony. He's getting picked off by Anti here. AKA actually with 25k. A lot of money from AKA, so he can just keep building those Vs. Question is, are the GLAs going to get weak enough for AKA to actually be able to win this? I'm thinking they are not. And Anti is relentless. He's sending in the next wave. He can spam pretty quick with 3 arms dealers and power. has got buggies positioned here. But look at that from AKABolony. A very nice leaflet. And do we have a follow-up carpet? No, we have a follow-up V-push. GNX says anti-wins. Yeah, he's not holding that amount of buggies. Oh, but he just didn't get there in time. Those buggies are back online. And they will take a few Vs with them. But they do actually get cleared up. So it's a nice bit of pressure from AKABolony. And yeah, those Vs getting picked off. That is, I mean, that's an awfully difficult mix to deal with. The quad, the buggy, on power. Yeah, and Anti's even getting his strategy center again. It does, though, mean GNX can push back a bit, so... Yeah, I know. But yeah, Anti does find himself in a 2v1 situation. Yeah, and AK is actually adding in more war factories. Spam that money. And that is a nice bit of a re-push back from GNX there. GNX on the 4 arms dealers. Buggy's coming in. That is an arm the mob. And a Vet 3 Jarman. Ooh. Was a level 3 A10. Killed. And a fuel air. Trying to kill the CC. Didn't quite kill it. That would have been a nice pick off. Nice idea. GNX saying he has power, maybe help. Yeah, GNX getting a little bit. A bit salt there, I think. And AK saying I fight. Okay. So a 2v1 is definitely now public. They are aware of it. And AntiPro, to close out this game, will effectively have to beat 2 players here. And the issue is, V's with Search and Destroy are not easy to deal with. They really aren't. Yeah, and Anti looked nailed on to win this, but he's actually, as I did say, might be getting stretched a bit thin here. Yeah, looking like he's in a bit of trouble. AKA trading out these Vs with a lot of quads and buggies. And currently AntiPro literally only has 1 quad. AK is on the production. Like to see that pilot go in the Vet 3V. It becomes a Vet 2V. 4 more quads have been popped. Buggies are literally dying as they get built. And GNX has power now as well. This could be very, very good indeed for GNX. Yeah, he does hold that push, but GNX now with power must be feeling good about himself. And AK still has a load of money in the bank. Could drop a few particle cannons. Now the game does stabilise a little bit. They're saying Red wins. Red? Yeah, I think Red has talked himself into a good position. AntiPro quite happy fighting the 2 players. Anthrax bomb coming over now to AntiPro's base, and Anti's lost his strat during all this as well. Probably to an AKABolony general power. And yeah, that is going to be annoying. Lots of radar vans going to go down to just the one actually, and a few buggies. And another massive V army from AKABolony. Woo! The question is, will the GLAs make themselves weak enough by fighting each other for AKA to roll in and actually win this game? That is the question. And the fight does continue. GNX with a sneak attack as well. Millard9 might go to the store at this rate. Sneak on sneak here. And that sneak is dealt with from AntiPro. Anthrax bomb from Anti. Oh, that's pretty nice. A lot of buggies go down. Still a few quads and scorps though surviving. And Anti has not cleared this, and AKA has not got the memo. He doesn't realise that GNX is actually the stronger player right now. This is actually the perfect moment for AKA to push into GNX. It really is. Yeah, there's a bit of talk here. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Oh yeah, he's saying stay further away than that. He does not like that tunnel spread in his base. And AKABolony does not trust it, or he does. I'm attacking him, he says. That would have been the right call, I think, to go in here. Very interesting. Lucas saying, I wish I start posting FFA videos or stream while you play it. I was actually thinking, if we do this again, we could make it 8-player, and I'll start as the POV, and I'm sure I'd get killed pretty quickly. And then I would cast the remainder. That could be another way of doing it. Yeah, I agree. I mentioned this at the top of the stream. Let's keep the stream just on the game at the moment. And that comment for me is not the sort of question we want to be asked, so afraid we'll time you out for now with that one. Just keep it civil. I agree. I agree. Right, so meanwhile, Anti and GNX lock horns once again. And just look at the red on the map. That red is growing. Search and destroy is back up for Anti. And I like what AK is doing here. He's put a bunch of Vs on the south side. He's put a bunch of Vs on the north side. And he said, okay, I'll start dropping down my own particle cannons. Now with that scud on the field, will that be enough for AK to redirect his attention? Actually going to be very interesting how this plays out. Dale says, I hope AK wins. It would be very nice, yeah, if he wins something. I agree. He would just be proud to win it though. That'd be awesome. And yeah, this is just an ongoing onslaught right now. But with GNX, gotta say, looking like he is slowly gaining the upper hand on Anti. AKABolony lacking a bit of power there. Drop in more particle cannons. We have a 4-minute 3-second particle cannon in the mix. And both GLAs having power and search and destroy right now. I mean, look at the range of these buggies. That is search and destroy buggies there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, nice force from Anti, but we are due a Tox Bomb pretty soon, I would say. Still a massive V army for AKABolony. Massive V army. He's got to hope that these players make themselves weak enough for him to then push in. Sneak attack from AntiPro. And that does take out the strategy. Very nice indeed. And AntiPro is fighting back. He did look on the ropes at one point. But GNX seems to have stopped building here. And AntiPro is getting on this production. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 arms dealers with power right now. So GNX can, for sure, reinforce himself pretty quickly. Bust in the mix as well. And there is that Anthrax. I said we were due one. And that is a lot of buggies that go down. Very, very late force firing from all players here. And that is cleared up. Ooh, AKA now. Yeah, AKA is going in. AKA is going in. This is a big army. GNX realises if this army comes in... Listen... yeah, if this army comes in... Oh, that is massive. That is massive. He's pushing right in. AntiPro with a smile there. And I like what AK is doing. He's got the particles for perhaps AntiPro. But he does need to finish off GNX. And Anti is going to continue as well. But my question is... Can AKA... Does he have enough to finish AntiPro if GNX gets taken out here? He maybe does, you know. He has a ton of Vs. And he has 4 particle cannons. That is a good one from Hydra there. Should play these free-for-alls like poker nights. £20 buy-in, £50 buyback in if you're first out. That's hilarious. We could be here all night doing that though. Yeah, she knows, Hawkeye. She knows, she knows. Anti, you will lose, go back. Ooh, GNX. And look at cheeky AKA. Does a little bit of a push in. Oh, Anti fancies it. Anti fancies it. The question is, where is that Scud gonna go? Because that could really hurt AKA. He might even put it on the army. Right, let's stay with this. Let's stay with this. If that goes... Oh, I think he's missed a trick there. He's going on Anti. But I think if he'd have gone on AKA, that could have been massive. Does hit a ton of markets. 3, 4 do go down. AKA pushing in with the Toby span. A few ambulances in the mix as well, just in case of another Tox Bomb. You should have enough ambos to deal with that. And an Anthrax, yeah, GG from GNX. So we are down to an AKA versus AntiPro standoff. Anti with a bring it AKA. Right. The play here is this, guys. Particle cannons on all production. You got 2. Get rid of those arms dealers. Then all of this go in. As long as you don't hit a demo trap. You've definitely gotta stop talking and get over there. That is the play. You can't allow sneak Scud Storms to hit you as USA, and there is a lot of Vs. I do think AntiPro, the longer AKA waits, the better it is for AntiPro. Demo traps have been spotted, and they are being picked off as well. 3 particle cannons in the mix right now. Okay, he's going in. This is a massive army right now. Massive army. And he must have his like A10 and Moab. Yeah, he must have everything. I've not seen the general powers used for ages actually. Buggies are pushing in. And I don't want AK to go back. I want him to keep pushing in. He is pushing in. He's going to get on the... That is a gigantic V army. It really is. This is quite interesting. Oh no, the particles are offline. No. He had 3 particles he could have used. But it's still a massive army. Is that too much for AntiPro? Needs to deal with this push at home. Needs to deal with that push at home. Got 40k in the bank. AKA could do this. We have a Moab. Oh, he hit himself there. He hit himself with the Moab. The Moab needed to be here. Use the particle defensively. Particles are now being used. And they are hitting the production. Wow. 3 at once. AKABolony. Holy moly. 3 at once. Anti's base getting wrecked, but AKA's base getting wrecked as well. We need a leaflet. We need a Spectre. We need something. Has he lost his CC? Oh no, he's lost his CC. He's not microing in 2 places. He needs to rebuild his CC. He still, I think, actually has enough army to win. Look at the amount of Vs he has. This is getting pretty tense. Pretty intense. Can he do it? He's got enough money. It's like, it doesn't really matter if he... Oh no, not like this. Not like this. No, AKA. You can do it. You can do it. Keep pushing. Is he remaking his CC? Yes, he is. Is he online? No, he's not. No, he is not. If he loses that, though, he might be. AntiPro trying to re-scramble his base. Needs to capture or kill those oil. Both players with massive banks. It's not really about money at this point, is it? It is about army. He is killing the CC. I mean, if he holds that, I think he could do it, you know. It's literally guard mode this army while you focus on this one. That's the play right now. AntiPro trying to rebuild. There is a sneak attack in the mix. CC is up. Gotta be a general power soon to help against this army. Gonna be close. It's gonna be tight. The base of AntiPro has moved. He's doing his best to cockroach around the map. The V-blob continues. Oh, that was the leaflet. The leaflet has hit. Needs a follow-up general power. Oh, he needs a follow-up general power. What's he doing? Where's he going with this bunch? Needs to keep together. He really does. Needs to keep his army together. Oh, the split of the army. No, he's going home with it. That could be fatal. That could be fatal. Coming home with that army. Yeah, I think slowly. AntiPro is doing it. Oh no, that is the V Army. No, AKA, you were so close. You were so close. Oh man, he was so close, and there's an Anthrax as well. Oh, Anti, he just managed to rebuild, but this bunch of units did it. If the Moab had been here, I think AKA had enough. He had enough to do it. Yeah. And Anti's going to bag himself another win. It was a good game, this one. A little bit intense at the end. And yeah. Both players are just scrambling. And AKA says, fuck it. GG. And a nice little scramble at the end, but not enough. And we do lose DuDush, so I will move DuDush to the side. I'm going to keep him on the scoreboard simply to remind myself that he did win a map, so he does win a prize. He doesn't go home empty-handed. And we are down to the last 4. With AntiPro a second map win there. GNX getting a little bit unhappy about how some of these games have played out. Yeah, nice one. Nice one indeed. And we head over to a map which doesn't have a massive amount of eco on it, but I think can actually play out quite nicely for a free-for-all. And hello Fargo in the chat. The final 4. Too much for me, says AKA. Yeah, it got a bit frantic, yeah, to handle. With units everywhere, it is easier said than done. It is. AKA being political. I like it. That's life into a sorry GNX before you start the next game. Yeah. No, cheeky, look at that. Cheeky. Meanwhile, Millard9 is just going to blast, point everything at GNX. Shall do, says AKA. The politician has arrived. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, here we go. The final 4 on middle fight. Let's see. Tox is a fabulous army for this map. Alright, let's go around it. So we have in the top right in his usual green, we have Millard9 with super weapon. Down from him we have AKABolony, again with the vanilla USA. To the left of him we have GNX, he is with the laser. And in the top left we have AntiPro with the Toxing. So Tox, very nice for taking a lot of these buildings. A beacon from AntiPro, seeing the 2 drones. And places the tunnel beneath both of them. So that will be a nice deny of the vision there. And I don't think this game's going to last too long. Not with 3 USAs on this map. Millard9 going through his second supply here. I actually quite like that, to be honest. Mining off the crates. AKA going for an oil. Maybe even that artillery platform. Why not? All players keeping CC except the GLA, of course. And maybe GNX will be weighing up at this stage that if he can take out AntiPro, he will fancy himself very strongly to win the entire thing, especially when it comes down to the 1v1. But Tox is not easy to kill, and you never know, AKA might just do another little backstab on GNX. Millard9 also a role to play here with super weapon. And tech coming in does deny that artillery platform. Seems the players really like the artillery platforms here. And that gives a little bit of a fortification for AKA's left flank. Strategy center being placed as well. EMP being dropped by Millard9. I think if you're Millard, why not just rush alphas? Quietly rush alphas, get a couple of EMPs up, yeah. Could get yourself in a very good position. AntiPro is expanding. Getting quite a few Tox tunnels as well, adding his second arms dealer. Going for that oil shortly as well. Are the V's of AA? Did have a V somewhere, I thought. Blind. Big V army from Millard. And yeah, nice little bit of Kampong bunker in there from Millard. That's where Tox is strong on this map. Can take the buildings, make a line of Tox tunnels. I'd like that building taken. GNX saying AKA peace, and he's saying sure. Okay. So that gives GNX full throttle to go into AntiPro, but AKA saying no backstabbing. And GNX is saying, I trust you. Let's see. Who's Millard going to attack? That's going to be very interesting. AntiPro could end up in a bit of a sandwich here. AntiPro realising he's going to need a palace. There's a lot of USA on the field. He's going to want those buggies. He is on 3 supplies. He hasn't got that oil yet. Little mistake there. I actually think you could have 2 supplies here. And here come the Vs. And that's why the bunkers are so important. 1 V does get picked off. Goes for the crush. And that is very nice. Full V taken out there. And he re-garrisons. I would just say stick to the garrisons. Is what you want to do. What is Millard9 doing here? He's going to go for alphas. And AKA building up an army as well. AntiPro could well find himself in a bit of a 2v1 situation this game. Ooh, and there are flashbangs in the mix as well. That tower's going down, and it actually kills the other building as well. Ooh, AKABolony putting on a bit of pressure to Millard here. So we're going to see a 1v1 both sides play out by the look of it. Millard on AKA and GNX on AntiPro. Anti does now have his palace. Going to want to get buggies and Jarman out. Tech's in the mix. That laser tank in the middle, actually. from the middle is going to be pretty annoying. And the first Alpha Aurora is on the field here. AntiPro losing that position and wisely decides to sell that. And oh, does pick off a V with that Tox Tunnel. Nicely done. Bus is now out. Uh-oh. AKA. Sorry. Sorry, he says sorry, he's moving his Chinooks. I can see your auroras. He's saying sorry, he don't want it. He don't want it. Yeah. Ooh, trying a bit of negotiation here. Those Chinooks are gonna go down though. Are they? One is picked off, yeah. Alright, V's continue to push across the map. Do we see some buggies? Do we see Jarman Kell? And Millard is committing. He's starting the bombardment. Alpha does go in. We have a defensive bus from AntiPro here and picks off a V straight actually. Oh, there is Jarman in the bus as well. Nicely done. That is going to send GNX home for now. Okay, he's going to be a little bit worried about this V poking and Alpha Aurora composition of Millard here. Uses those alphas on the building. AntiPro really needs to utilise Tox, get the Tox Rebels, clear these buildings. He has got another bus in the mix. Nice defence here from GNX. He has a drop zone, a couple of laser packs. He has the buildings. A few more laser packs being made, but might go low power. No, maybe not quite actually. Yep. Tox Rebel in there, clears the bunker. And that laser turret is enough to send these buses home. Now, so if you're tactical and you're Millard9, you don't want to kill AKA actually. You probably want to kill GNX or AntiPro, I would say. Or if you did kill AKA, you could, I guess, double with one of them in the last game. But if you're Millard, are you confident that you can beat AntiPro or GNX in a 1v1? Maybe not. So he probably wants to keep AKA alive, right? To make the last three. And what then Millard and AKA would have to do is double team whoever is left between AntiPro and GNX, but we shall see. We're getting ahead of ourselves. GNX is offline. Stray Tech does go in there. Buggies come in, and this is where now it gets tricky for USA. Buggies can pick off Vs at range. Jamel says I haven't done a poll for the winner. I guess it's not a bad time to do one, actually. Who will win this challenge? AKA Millard had an option GNX or Anti. Ask my community. There you go. Buggies are now pushing in. 1V is picked, and these buses are destroying these Chinooks as well. So GNX struggling against this composition. Oh, Millard has killed the CC while I was making my poll, and he's going to hunt AKABolony here. He's pinged it. He definitely wants us not to miss that, and he has hunted AKABolony, and that is a good way to take a player out. Very good way indeed. The poor old AKA now is without a dozer, and he is without a CC as well, so it looks a matter of time. Alphas are continuing to push in. Ooh, that redirection of that Alpha just took out an absolute ton of Vs, and we do look like we might be losing AKA here. But AntiPro has other ideas. He is pushing into GNX, and GNX doesn't have all that much. And from Anti's point of view, if you can take out GNX, you'd also feel very confident indeed about winning this entire challenge. He is focusing on this middle position as well. That will give him some nice XP, killing these reinforcement bays. RPGs picking off on an Avenger. And ooh, they're going to pick off 2 Vs as well. Heavy, heavy losses for GNX. But GNX, I think, is going to be saved because AKA has nothing to defeat this army of Millard9 here. Aurora's continuing to push in. And with the super weapon Auroras, Millard9 might bag himself a map win here. AntiPro's still looking solid. Aurora's coming in. Power, Strat, War Factory. Everything going here. Okay, Millard, I get it. Oh, okay, Millard, get XP, he's saying. Okay. So he's actually donated the XP to Millard. Gives Millard a chance to win this map. You better survive, yeah. Or you don't get... Anti. Sorry, AKA there, being cheeky. DC scaffold going down. Chinook going down. I mean, Millard is well on his way to level 5 here. GNX is going to breathe a sigh of relief because that is AKABolony about to be out. What is left here? Oh, 1 power plant. He could keep that alive, you know. Could actually be smart and keep that alive and then focus on... Maybe that's Millard's plan, you know. Is that going to be Millard's plan? That would be actually really epic if he did that. Keep the power alive and you pick off a stronger player. He might be doing that. AK still in the game at the moment. As long as he doesn't click quit, then it's going to be... Oh, he's GGing. And good luck, have fun. Oh, he's quitting out. No. Oh, and GNX. You lucky boy, yeah. Yeah, wow. Oh, AKA. You could have stayed, you know. I think Millard was trying to keep you in the game there. Oh, wow. Steven says, love the streams, love the point of view even more. Thank you. Appreciated. Let's have a look at how the poll's getting on. So AntiPro looking like the favourite at the moment. Tox is starting to spread across this map, and the question is, can the Alphas and these Vs stop the spread? It's going to be difficult. We've got buggies here. Picking off 1 V, and this counter-attacking force coming round the back. Millard's got 1 ranger there. Which, is that going to go unnoticed? I don't think it is it? Needed to stay behind the oil. Yeah. He is picked off. Millard9 is in his corner here. Ooh, and losing alphas to this building is not what you want to do. I think Anti is slowly circling. And getting himself in a position to grab the win here. We shall see, we shall see. Quads and buggies pop. That is a bit of a Fargo pop from AntiPro, to be fair. This building, though, obviously picked off an alpha here and is putting in some major work against these Vs. Do need to see flashbangs clearing here, but I think the attack from both sides might just be too much for Millard to deal with. Super Tech coming in. Super Tech does get frozen. V Army will clear up these quads. Nickname says Millard doing a Fargo driving past the last scaffold. Yeah, reference to our last challenge. That was a pretty funny game. Okay, saying he made it quite far. He did indeed. Did very well. Millard is surrounded. He has Alpha Auroras. Has a few drop zones, but AntiPro has the entire map right now. And literally one Scud Storm would be curtains for Millard9. One Scud here would be too much. AntiPro himself not far from level 5. Yeah, AK definitely could have won that Volcano. Ooh, the Volcano Rush map game. The Alphas self-kill the airfield here, and Anti's going to get himself power. And Super, yeah, Miller's just like, yeah, you got power, I get it. GG. And we do, unfortunately, lose AKABolony. AntiPro looking absolutely dominant. 3rd win. We go into the final 3, and that is going to go on the Cairo Commandos map. So tribute to Marikar. AntiPro topping the poll votes. We shall see. Will Millard and GNX team up here? Or will Millard be the one that gets double teamed? GNX says this map was very favoured to GLA. Possibly. Is it? Here we go. Tribute to Marikar. Tribute to Marikar. GNX, where have you been? This is an official map. Okay, a good army for AntiPro. We shall do the introduction. We have AntiPro with the Demolition General. He is in the bottom right. Across in the left side we have Millard once again with super weapon. Very good army. And the weakest army here we have GNX getting a little bit unlucky with the vanilla China. So GNX in the blind here. He doesn't know what his opponents are. Likewise AntiPro. Millard9 with the intel. He sees what he's against. He's against a demo. He's against a China. You have an oil here, an oil here, and an oil here, and a supply between each player as well. Millard looking like he's going for a no eco on GNX. GNX going for a helix. This could get quite interesting quite quickly, because if AntiPro doesn't make any quads, he's going to struggle against this. If the Lix goes south, then the no eco could wreck here. Yeah, this is going to get wild quite quickly. So strap yourselves in. Millard has revealed his dozer, which actually could help GNX. That could force AntiPro to actually make technicals. Anti does see the China supply here, and he is making demo tracks, and he's made a tech behind this. He's going to continue to make techs. China actually not a bad map, a bad army maybe on this map. You can truck rush, bunker off this position. Still no quads for Anti, and the Lix is on the field. Does have the oil upgrade. Millard has his no eco in position. And the Lix is coming to AntiPro. Oh, demo trap does kill both trucks. Oh my god, and the no eco is going to GNX. So it's literally, there's no quads. It's literally as I called it. There are no quads. And the no eco is going to GNX. Anti must be right now thinking, oh crap, I've got to make some quads. I really got to get over there. GNX should be flying straight down here. Yeah, there's an emergency stinger. And he's going to be super pissed at this. He's going to be super pissed at this. Millard9 going straight for the dozer. And this dozer could walk into that demo trap. Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. The Lix goes home, yeah. The Lix goes home. He's not happy about that. Oh, he had to commit here. He had to commit here. Oh no, he's going to walk into a demo trap. Ah, look at that. Oh no, he saw it and he still walked into it. GNX hunted. Now the Lix decides to go here, but a good reaction from AntiPro. Emergency stinger. And a quad. There is a sneaky flamer though. Is Millard9 going to get himself a win? Is Millard9 going to get himself a win here? Oh, the Lix does go down. And the two quads are on low HP. It's all about these flamers right now. And probably needed to sneak more around the edge, but GNX is desperate because the V's are coming and Millard is booking himself a place into the final here. And poor old GNX, he's had a bit of a rough challenge really. Quite a few 2v1s, but that is the nature of free-for-alls. And Millard's... yeah, that is GNX out. Millard does need to expand. Anti is literally shocked at that, yeah. Anti was like, I'm holding on myself here. And Millard has been a sly dog here and might actually get himself a map win. And why not? Why not? Why not? Yeah, I mean, he's going to win this. I don't think he can stop these Vs. With good micro, you can actually kill all of that. Needs to get his ambo, yeah, down here, which he is doing. Would like to see a second supply as well behind this. Because Anti, if given time, is going to recover. Yeah, he is dropping that second supply now. Oh, he kills the drone, so he's going to get a repair drone on that ambulance. But the longer you delay, the worse it will be. Search and Destroy is live. So that's going to make these Vs even stronger. 2 Vs alone with Search and Destroy can literally beat everything AntiPro can make, but with good micro. And let's see how Millard is going to do here. Ambulance is picked off. But these are very vetted MDs in here. Yeah. The army gets picked off quite nicely. Like to see another Chinook built for Millard here. And that V does survive, just barely. Techs are out as well. We might see alphas pretty soon, but yeah, needs to focus on the economy. Needs to kill the oil, and definitely kick Anti off this supply. Which I think he is going to be able to do, actually. The V continues to push in. Doesn't want to go near that tunnel. Ooh. And he is now gunning down the arms dealer. MDs are chilling. Oh, that was almost the perfect timing.
Would you mind to pay out the players? The rest is for you. Mrs. Xkel in reality, isn't it? Ha ha ha.
AKA, would you mind to pay out the players? The rest is for you. In reality, Mrs. Escal. Thank you, AKA. Yeah, I'll sort it for the players, but much appreciated. Thank you, and well played. You had some good moments in this challenge, and I know it's pretty late for you. So if you've got to head off to bed, good night, and thanks for sponsoring. The alphas do push in. And ooh, narrowly they go by the demo trap. We are approaching that time, guys, where we've got to decide what the final mirror is going to be. Terrorists are being rallied in. Oh my god, do not use an alpha on your base right now. Okay, that was the best case scenario for Millard. That terrorist detonating here. Millard on his second supply, on his third supply, Millard. And he's killing the oils as well. Looking good for Millard. Looking good. Millard's perhaps with a map win here. Gonna take out this oil of Anti as well. Anti literally just cockroaching right now. But it's a matter of time before Millard gets himself a map win and a prize, of course. So well played to Millard. A10 coming in as well. That is going to seal the deal. That is really going to seal the deal. A10, 2 alphas. It's an air show from Millard9 here. In go the alphas. Can you control fired that? And an A10. Yeah, that's a GG from Anti. And Millard9 killing 2 players there to book himself a spot in the final. So we do unfortunately lose GNX. Millard does grab himself a win. And it's over to you guys. What mirror do we want to see? V-China mirror. GLA mirror. Nicely done. A map win. And a spot in the final. It's poll time for the decider. Okay. Grab a drink, lads. It's poll time for decider. Right, let's see. I'm seeing China and Nuke mentioned quite a bit. We've always got a GLA vote. That never goes away. Inf mirror, says Bankai. That we've never done, to be fair. That could be quite interesting. Of course, what map should we go for as well? So now there's no spoilers. Let's ask map mirror for decider. Any mirror. I'll make a poll of the most popular suggestions. Demo mirror, wow. Inf mirror, yeah. I could go with an inf mirror. That could be quite interesting, actually. Nuke v China. Right, let's make a poll. Let's go for oil rampage, nuke mirror, air mirror. Yeah. How many can I actually make in this poll? Let's see. So mirror for decider, some sort of GLA. Add v China. Add nuke. We'll add imp. And why can't I add air? Seems to be a maximum of 4 here. Don't know why. So maybe I'll combo wombo v China nuke, and then we'll sort of make another poll for that, basically. There we go. It's true, Millard does love his air. Ron says we're fed up with GLA mirrors. Yeah, I mean, I've thrown the poll out there, but I might override the poll and go with air. Yeah. Air seems to be winning the vote right now. Or a V China or a nuke. People, Air's winning it. Air is winning it. Let us see. He wants it on Dralim as well. Air has narrowly won, guys. It's a split vote. It's a split vote, but we'll go with Air. People are tired with the GLA. Yeah, alright. Well, we go with the majority. And looking like an air mirror. AMV China nuke is now tied. Inf is actually gaining a little bit of traction. Oh, Millard wants his map. Tempted to give Millard his map, to be honest. Tempted, yeah. Since he's here, let's give him his map. Give him the Dralim Desert. Tempted to give you... Okay, you both have it. Jesus. It is literally neck and neck on air v China or nuke. That is literally, I don't believe it. The poll is tied. I'll make a new one then, I guess. People are generally tired of GLA. Seems to be the outcome. And I also think it's true that Millard wouldn't have much of a chance in a GLA mirror, so let's go new poll. New poll without GLA for balance. So we go China, air, let's split nuke, and tank, since it got mentioned by a few of you. I mentioned tank. I want to see where the GLA vote goes. Yeah, so if there's no GLA, where are you going to go with your vote? Holy moly. Be China seems to be the vote. Be China or nuke is now tied. Give me a break, guys. Pick one. Looking like nuke. Yeah. 38% with nuke right now. Looks like the GLA vote went with nuke. I think that could be interesting in Nuke Mirror. Pretty dynamic. Let's do it. We've had the poll up long enough. Let's go nuke. Nuke it is. Nuke it is. Hello, Facey. How you doing? Ross says let AKA decide. I think he likes anything. Alright, let's do it. AntiPro, the hard favourite here. Millard9, the underdog, but you never know. So we have Millard9 in the green. He is with the Nuke General. And in the top right, we have AntiPro, also with the Nuke. It is on Millard's map, so he knows the map well. And he's going with a forward. Looking supply and war factory perhaps here. AntiPro going with a barracks. That is actually is a decent counter to what Anti's doing right now, so this could be quite interesting. Expecting to see a war factory. Yep, war factory. And is he going to drop a second here? Wow. An eco build for Millard9. 3 supplies. Into potentially a second war factory fast. And he going for a mass oil grab. And a licks as well. Ooh, is that too greedy? If Millard had gone 2 war factories straight, he might have just overwhelmed Anti, actually. Those are going to the oil. And a flamer. Flamer going to the oil as well, perhaps. So he might deny a few oils here. Doesn't get his own crate. He needs to get that. Okay, that flamer's stuck here. Okay, now it's on the move. Anti does have the capture building upgrade. Millard does see it. Is he going to deny it? He does, yeah. And that oil is denied. He sees this one as well. And gonna be close. Is he gonna deny this one? I don't think he is. Oh wow, that is massive. That is massive. Lix is out. No bunker yet though. Should have just committed to the trucks maybe. Flamer is sneaking in. Will get shut down. Will it take down a truck or two? No. Does damage that truck though. And a second flanking war factory from Millard here. This is actually in the balance right now. Anti does have the 1 oil, but Millard is on the 3 supplies. That is the better position. It will probably come down to the micro of this Lix and the Battlemasters. Abdul Rahman says, thank you for supporting the community and arranging such challenges. Yeah, it's been fun, and it's nice to include different mix of players. We've not seen this mix before. And this is the trouble now. So the Gats are going to struggle against the Battlemasters. And yeah, Millard needs a mix of ground units here to deal with this, along with the Helix. And that is nice play from Anti. There is a sneaky flamer though. Sneaky flamer down the side. And is Anti paying attention to that Lix? Just about. But he has not seen this flamer at all, and the airfield is getting picked off. 3 war factories from Millard, actually. And an airfield down here. And he's still not seen this flamer, and Millard's forgotten about it. Oh my lords. Distracted by the Helix here. Oh, he's seen it now, and the war factory is going to get taken out. Yeah, a bit of a panic from Anti. There is an Overlord in the mix, though. 1 dozer is down. Ooh, getting the other dozer could be a good way back in. Ah, Anti getting this oil, though. Yeah, the Lix. The Lix has done it. And is that the last dozer of Millard? I think that actually is, yeah. Yeah, this Lix Battlemaster combo is a good combination. It's what we see Size do. And Millard has struggled to deal with that comp. Looked good at the start, but he's in a bit of trouble now. Trying to get his own Lix out, but he's now not got his Gats in the correct position. Ooh, and Anti's actually trying to just deny that airfield. The Millard is down to 2 war factories right now. And the Lix even survives here. And here is the follow-up push from Anti. Oh my Mr. Pro, GG's. And Millard chucks in the towel, and that is the free-for-all winner in Mr. AntiPro. We shall give him a 1st place. We shall give Millard a 2nd place and an honourable mention for DuDush because of the map win. And well done to all players. I'd say the unlucky player there, probably GNX. In many of those games, was in a good spot to take a map win, but yeah, did seem to get teamed quite a bit. Chat was allowed. It didn't seem to even be a chat related thing. It was just a case of that was where the action was. But unlucky to Millard. He played both. Okay, sent. Until next time. Alright, GG's. And that's been a nice long session for AntiPro. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it there, guys. That's been a nice long stream. Tomorrow we have some very interesting events. We have at 13 GMT, I shall be playing against Vivid, and I will point of view that. And straight after that, I will be casting Marika against Fargo. So we turn our attention from free-for-all commentary to some basically high-level 1v1 play and casting. So if you're around tomorrow, do tune in. Thanks for the subs, thanks for the donations, and I hope you enjoyed this stream. Have a good night, guys. Take care and see you soon.